Hey fellow tubers, it's me, John LaBelle. I've been looking at some of the YouTube videos on those sling bows, and what was that? Anyways, one of the ones I was really impressed with was the zombie, what the hell do they call that thing? Zombie apocalypse. That's that wooden hoop now that they're making with the it's straight on the front, it's got a hole, and it's got a rubber band with a line there for hooking up your arrow, and looks pretty good. Now I really don't spend a lot of time inventing stuff. What I do is I spend time improving other people's work. Now I was impressed with it, that's why I spent some time looking at this thing and thinking, this is not a bad little invention somebody's invented. But what I did was I improved, I bring it down to the smallest denominator. I'll show you what I got here. This is my version of it. Now it doesn't have the wooden hoop like the ones you see in the on the other videos. What this is PVC pipe, real cheap to make, first of all, and very quick to make. You're talking under 10 minutes. This, okay, it's 1-inch pipe. You cut this one at 8 inches, and you cut this one at 8 inches. I left a flat at the end because I didn't want a sharp wedge. This one is 9.5 inches. If you'll notice here, I put a V in it, and the reason why I put a V in is so that when the line comes in, it will hit the side of the V. It can't exceed the V anyways because it's controlled by the arrow which is in the tube. Excuse me. And so anyways, when it comes in, it comes right into the center. Eventually it finds itself to the center before it lets go of the arrow. And if you'll notice at this end here, there's your hole for the arrow to come out. Now, so you cut this off, you glue it together. You drill, I drill a 3/8 hole for this because this is the rubber tubing. And if you'll notice there, I don't know if you can see it, I don't know where to put this thing, you can see it. You'll see it's ball there. It's a small rubber, not rubber, it's a small plastic bead I put in there, which inflates the size of the tube. So now that you bring in, once it hits the hole, it's basically a jam bead. It's just, the harder you pull on this thing, the tighter that rubber goes around that bead. And I have that at both ends. Now this end here, I took a piece of shoelace. My shoes got too much lace anyway, so it wasn't hard to find a lace. And it's nice heavy lace, the size I need for an arrow, for the knock on the arrow. Anyways, I tie a knot in, and I had to take an Allen wrench, small Allen wrench, and jam it in there with a bit to do it. And then I put a pole tie around just behind the knot, in front of the knot on the lace, so that the knot can't come past the pole tie. So that's how I anchored that on both sides. One's red, one's white. It was I had two white ones, and I had two red. It was just too lazy to dig down in the barrel there. So it really didn't matter anyways. Anyways, this thing shoots real accurate. It's real sturdy. And as I say, this is a 10-minute job. The other one, I liked it, but it looked like a lot of work cutting out all this wood. You need jigsaws, you need a router to dress the edges, and you got to stain it, and you need bolts, and there's a whole bunch of stuff that you need for it. And it looked like a job that's going to take me, half a Saturday to do. This is 10 minutes or less, and it does exactly the same job. I eliminated a lot of the material. You don't need the hoop. You did need it if you're going to make the wood one. Don't misunderstand, I thought the design was excellent. It looked nice too. I'm just a person who tries to simplify stuff and bring it to the lowest denominators, as to say. And you can't go less than this. I mean, this is it. If you want a zombie apocalyptic weapon, you can't go with less material than this. Very cheap. This piping I bought in a garage sale. This is just 1 inch, but I bought a whole bunch of the guy had a whole it piled up on the lawn there, and I said, how much? He said, $5. I said, here's $5, I'll take it, I'll figure something to do with it. Anyways, this is one of the things I made with it. Works great. It's got real good pull on it. Now, I'll tell you something. If you're going to use a hunting arrow, you want to use the hunting arrow that has the vinyl or the plastic fletchings on the back, because you can just feed it in here and you rotate it so that the fletchings fold up and they get through the hole. Because if you use a feather type, I've got feather, real good expensive feather arrows, they're garbage. You can't get it through the hole. You can roll or whatever. The feathers just come apart. The thing's garbage. So use the vinyl ones anyways if you're going to use a hunting arrow. This will take down big game. This will take down, if you can get close enough, it'll take down a moose, it'll take down a deer, bear, you can take down like the wild boars, the big pigs, you can take down rams, deer, maybe I mentioned deer, you can take down a turkey if you can get close enough. Oh, excellent for fishing too. Nice little weapon here for fishing, bow fishing. And if you want more stress in this thing, you could either double this thing up, or you could go to, say, one of those lines called spear fishing lines. They sell. It's a much denser rubber, much harder to pull back, and that would get you up to probably about 55 pounds. And this will take shit out at 20 yards. Easily, and it groups nice too, because you got the controller on the back. As I explained, it gets the arrow into the middle of the pipe when it lets it go, and on this end the hole's tight enough that you can group pretty good with this thing. After a few shots, you'll find how good you are. One thing about painting this thing, I painted this thing. That was a mistake. If you're going to paint it, you're going to have to sand the shit out of this stuff, because the paint does not stick. I can drag my nail through this thing and just run a white. It'll go right back to white. Anyways, that's my project, and you guys are welcome to make it. I gave you all the dimensions you need, and if you got 10 minutes, throw one together and you'll have a lot of fun with it. A cheap way to hunt, all you need is an arrow and this stupid thing, and you're out there with the guys doing that guy thing, and see you later.